HOA rented my home while I was deployed. They panicked when my platoon came back. I was halfway across the world, living out of a duffel bag, when my phone buzzed with a message that made my stomach drop. A neighbor sent me a photo of my house, not damaged, not broken into, occupied, new cars in the driveway, patio furniture that wasn't mine, lights on in rooms I'd personally locked before deployment. That's when I learned the truth. While I was deployed on active duty, the HOA decided my home was abandoned. Without a court order, without contacting me, without legal authority, they changed the locks and rented my house to strangers, pocketing the rent like it was community revenue. They assumed I wouldn't notice, they assumed I wouldn't fight it, they assumed wrong. I calmly emailed the HOA president from a satellite connection. I attached my deployment orders and cited the Service Members Civil Relief Act. Their response, a smug paragraph about temporary administrative authority and how I could resolve the issue upon return. That email became Exhibit A. I didn't rage, I didn't threaten, I complied, maliciously. When my deployment ended, I didn't come home alone. I came home with my platoon, not in uniform, no intimidation. Just a dozen disciplined professionals who understood property law, federal protections, and exactly how patient you can be when you've learned restraint the hard way. We showed up in daylight, calm, quiet, legal paperwork in hand. The renters were confused, not hostile. Turns out the HOA told them the house was community-owned. A lie. I showed them the deed, the federal statute. The police report already filed before I even landed. They packed within an hour. Then we turned to the HOA. Their board members arrived yelling about trespassing, until they saw the documents, the citations. The badge numbers of officers who suddenly realized this wasn't a civil misunderstanding, but a federal violation involving an active duty service member. The HOA president tried to explain, stumbled, then went silent. By sunset, my locks were replaced again, this time by me. By morning, the HOA attorney was calling, offering settlements, apologies, and promises to review internal policies. I declined the easy way out. Instead, I filed for damages, illegal rental income, emotional distress, violation of federal law, legal fees, punitive damages. They paid every dollar. The HOA dissolved within 6 months. Board members resigned. Management was replaced. New bylaws were written with one clause highlighted in bold. No action may ever be taken against a deployed service member's property. I moved back into my house quietly, no victory lap. No bragging, just a flag rehung on the porch, and the calm satisfaction of knowing that while I served my country abroad, I still defended my home when it mattered. They thought deployment meant absence. They learned it only meant delayed consequences.